Hello, everyone, and welcome. As a specialist in AI for modern hotel operations, I am genuinely thrilled to be here to help guide you on your learning journey with Europe Hotel School. Today, we're going to tackle a concept that is truly changing the game in our industry: precision distribution. My goal is simple: to give you the insights you'll need for a fantastic career. So let's jump right in. All right, let's start with the single most important economic reality in the hotel world. It's something every single hotel faces every single day, and it's called the perishable asset problem. Now, this isn't just a term from a textbook, it's the core principle that drives almost every big decision we make. So, what exactly is a perishing asset? Well, think about it like this. If a room goes unsold for tonight, that chance to make money is gone. Poof, vanished. Forever. You can't put that night's stay back on the shelf and sell it tomorrow. This creates this incredible, constant pressure to sell every room, every night, because each empty room is a direct loss. So, to fight against this constant ticking clock, hotels don't just sit around and wait for guests to show up. No way. They push their brooms out onto this huge, tangled web of online channels. You know the big ones: Booking.com, Expedia, but also global distribution systems for travel agents, and of course, their own websites. It's a massive, global marketplace out there. Now, here's the catch. Trying to manage this huge marketplace by hand, it's like trying to navigate a maze in the dark. It's not just inefficient, it's actually dangerous. You're exposing the entire business to some really serious financial and reputational risks. And this manual approach leads to two major dangers. First, the absolute nightmare scenario: overbooking. That's when you sell the exact same room to two different guests. It's a disaster for guest relations. The second one is price disparity. That's when a guest finds your room listed for different prices on different websites. That instantly kills trust and can even get you penalized by the big search engines. You know, there's a phrase for trying to do this manually, and it's dead on: a recipe for disaster. I mean, think about it. Expecting a team of people, no matter how amazing they are, to keep track of hundreds of channels 24/7 without ever making a mistake. It's just not possible in today's digital world. So if that's the problem, what's the solution? Well, it's all about intelligent automation. And don't think of it as some scary, complex software. A much better way to picture it is as an air traffic controller for your hotel. It's a powerful system that just brings order to all that chaos. And that air traffic controller analogy? It's perfect, really. Just imagine a real controller guiding dozens of planes, preventing them from colliding, making sure everyone lands safely. That's exactly what this AI system does for your room inventory. It manages every single booking across every channel, making sure everything runs smoothly and conflicts are completely avoided. So, how does it pull this off? Well, it really boils down to three critical jobs. First, it syncs all your inventory in real time. That's the magic trick that stops overbookings. Second, it balances availability, making sure your rooms are always showing up on the right channels at the right time. And third, and this is the really strategic part, it prioritizes the channels that bring in your best, most profitable guests. Okay, so that's the theory, but let's see what this looks like in the real world. How does this kind of technology actually perform, second by second, in a busy hotel? Let's look at precision distribution in action. The scale we're talking about here is just immense. A system like this is managing and optimizing your hotel's inventory across more than 300 different online channels, all at the same time. That's a feat that is literally impossible for any human team to do without making mistakes. And the secret ingredient here is speed. So, picture this. A guest books your very last standard room on Booking.com. In an instant, faster than a person could even log into another system, the AI zaps that room's availability from Expedia, from Agoda, from your own website, and everywhere else. Just like that, in a matter of seconds, the risk of an overbooking is gone. But here's where it gets really smart. This isn't just about preventing errors. It's about actively making you more money. The AI is constantly watching and learning, figuring out which channels are bringing in those high-value guests, the ones who stay longer and spend more. It then cleverly sends more available rooms to those channels, maximizing your profit. So, at the end of the day, what's the big payoff? Why do all this? It really boils down to two of the most valuable things in our entire business: trust and efficiency. First up is trust. And the system builds that trust by ensuring something we call rate parity. All that means is that a guest will see the exact same price for the same room no matter where they look online. That kind of consistency is absolutely fundamental. It makes your brand look reliable and plays a huge role in how high you rank on those big booking sites. The second big payoff is efficiency. And we get that by cutting out what we call administrative friction. That's just a fancy term for all those hours your staff spend doing boring, repetitive work, manually logging into a dozen different systems just to update a price or change availability. It's tedious, and it's where costly mistakes happen. And the impact here is just staggering. With automation, you can slash the time your team spends on these manual updates by up to 90%. 90. Now just take a second and think about that. What could your staff do with all that reclaimed time? They can focus on the thing that really matters in hospitality, taking care of your guests. And this brings us to what is, for you, the most important point of all. What does all this technology mean for your career? Well, it's about becoming a future-proof professional in a rapidly changing industry. Look, by understanding and really mastering these AI-powered tools, you're not just someone who performs tasks anymore. You become a strategist. You use the data, you use the efficiency these systems provide to make high-level decisions about pricing and revenue. You move from being an operator to being a leader. That's the path forward. So, I'll leave you with one final thought to carry with you. Technology like this isn't about replacing people. It's about empowering them. In an industry that is and always will be defined by genuine human service, what is the true value of freeing your people from the machine? What happens when they're free to do what they do best? Create unforgettable experiences for your guests. That is the question you'll get to answer as the next generation of hospitality leaders. Thank you.